A very spirited warm-up. I think we're ready for a really great game this evening.
I'm not. My knees got canceled. Well, I didn't trust Mike, so I just... Exactly. That's probably...
You could hear the energy from the Shamrocks at the net. They are ready to go and fired up, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
And here we are for our Catholic Central starting lineups at the Mitchell Kiefer Memorial Rink. We're going to start with the lineup for the Port Huron Northern Huskies. Number 5, Lucas Birch. Number 20, Eli Shire. Number 22, Dominic Vitale. Number 13, Sam Harris. And number 7, Cameron Douglas. And in goal, number 33, Shane. We're going to go with Shane so I don't disrespect his last name. Christian Marchese at forward for Catholic Central. 24, Liam Simone at forward. Number 6, Lucas Schmaggy at forward. Miles Slack on D. Sean Goff at D. Maxon Sulla in the net. We're going to rise and remove our hats for the national anthem.
Did they do announcements of the lineup?
Yeah.
Oh my God, and I missed it?
You just couldn't hear it. It sounds like crap. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mrs. Schmaggy. She was asking us about the lineup.
Hey, Kelly, just so you know, everybody just heard you out there in the YouTube. Did they already did I miss it? That's Kelly's thing.
You have Christian Marchese on the face-off for Catholic Central. Catholic Central wins the face-off. Back to Schlack. Up to Simone. Chipped it across the blue line. Port Huron in control. They dump it out. Marchese regains control. Moving it up the far side board. Dumping it in deep. Goaltender. Port Huron covers it up. Line change for Catholic Central. We're going to have Testani at center, flanked by Gabe Thompson and Jack Dorgan. Port Huron wins face-off behind their own goal. Move it up the far side board. CC holds it in. Shot, save! Port Huron. Tipped out by Port Huron. Jacob Durant chips up the left side, the near side board. Moved in by Testani. Testani, shot, wide. Rims around. Back into the Catholic Central zone. Ryan Dye with control. Behind his own goal, surveying, moves up the far side board. Deep pass. And it looks like we've got a stick that shattered. Dorgan. Moved it in. Dorgan with a shot. Deflected wide to the right side. Zerlip giving chase. Fresh off the bench. Fresh legs for CC. Karadimas moving it deep. Zerlip. Far side corner. Karadimas moving around back. Zerlip with a very nice interception. Moving around back behind the goal. We got Karadimas. Moved it back to Leiter. Leiter. Back to Karadimas. Far side board. Back behind the net. Pinching in. Masick. Masick surveying. Looking. To Nada. Nada. Shot. Save. Port Huron. Switching up to D now. We got Sean Goff and Miles Schlack coming out for the Shamrocks. Nada at center, flanked by Karadimas and Zerla. Tie up at the face-off. Dump deep by Nada. Karadimas out front, tries to pass it in front, deflected. Nada on the chase. Moves behind the goal, tried to move out in front. We got a shot coming up by Schlack. Shot! Wide! And the net is off the moorings. Fresh line out. Jake Reiner at center, flanked by Callaway and DePonio. Face off, tie up. Callaway moving on the forecheck. Good tie up, good win there. Reiner at face off, or in the corner. Moving it back. Across. Schlack. Moves the court toward the goal. Reiner on the chase. Keeping it down deep. Good hold, good hold. We got Reiner moving it across. In front, Callaway. Oh. Jacob Goff, or Sean Goff rather, wasn't able to hold it in. Good start with the Shamrocks. Lots of pressure in the offensive zone. The faceoff was controlled by Port Huron, deflected out of off the ice, over the glass, actually into the bench. Marchese starting at center, flanked by Schmaggy and Simone. Moved back by Dye, just went wide, moved across the goal mouth by Schmaggy. Again, Dye with a screenshot, deflected out in front. Port Huron looking to chip it out. Scrum along the far side board, right in front of the penalty box. And we have a whistle. Catholic Central Shamrocks keeping the legs fresh. Rolling the lines. Now we have Testani, Dorgan. Tie-up. Controlled with a light shot in by Port Huron. Sulla with the easy save. Dorgan trying to chip it out on the near side board. It's out. Testani gets it down deep, and it's a good puck. Gabe Thompson on the forecheck with Testani. Testani with a big hit down in the corner. Moving across right side, Ryan Dye holds it in, gets it toward the goal. Shot! Save! Score! Gabe Thompson, fresh off the rebound. Excellent forechecking offensive effort by Catholic Central. One nothing Catholic Central, 13-16 left to go in the first period. Testani wins the faceoff for Catholic Central. Dorgan up the near side board. Dumped in by Dorgan. Testani down deep with it. Chips it across. Controlled by Port Huron. Trying to chip it out. Held in by Leiter. Leiter dumps it down deep. Testani. Both Testani and Dorgan down deep. Moved it back out to Leiter. Leiter with the shot in. Save! Port Huron. Back out to Leiter once more. Shot deflected by Port Huron. Masick moving it across the goal mouth. Held in by Leiter. Leiter out to the point. Thompson getting it toward the goal. Thompson moving off for a change. Score! Jackson Leiter on a screenshot from the far side point. 2 goals, 1 shift for Catholic Central. Fresh lines out. We have Nada Zerlip. And do we have a penalty on Catholic Central? It appears we do. It appears to be Dorgan. Catholic Central shorthanded. Move down, out to center ice, off or outside of the Catholic Central zone by Schlack. Dump down deep. Schlack again with control, chipping it up the board. Dorgan moving it over to Nada. Nada clears easily. Down in the near side corner for Port Huron. CC chipping it up the right side and cleared down by Nada. Looks like we have Timmy Burke on the penalty kill, along with Jake Reiner, or Karadimas rather. It's cleared out to center ice. Burke getting it down deep. Little chippy on Burke. We have Reiner out for Burke. Just missed the steal. With 46 seconds left to go in the CC penalty, 11:06 left to go in the first period. We have Reiner and Callaway on the forward line on the penalty kill. Leiter and Dye on D. Dye from the CC win Dye getting it down the ice. CC, Callaway on the forecheck on the penalty kill. On the retreat, Port Huron just getting control. Leiter coming around the goal, flanks it around. Deep inside the Port Huron zone, Callaway on the forecheck. Swapping out with Schmaggy. Schmaggy with the hit. Forward lines out. Simone on the ice for Callaway. Simone with a very good interception. Moving it down. Oh, it was deflected. Oh boy, we were touched a little early there by Simone. Fortunate for CC. Simone with a very good forecheck, using his speed. Gets it down to the left side, or the near side corner, inside the zone. Durant, across. We got Masick, and a deflection out in front. Just now on full strength, Marchese with the wraparound effort that goes in for Catholic Central's third goal. 9:56 left to go in the first period. Very strong effort by the boys. Playing together. Let's hope that continues. Oh, here we go. Simone taking control off the Marchese faceoff win. Moving it back to Durant. Durant across. Masick up to Schmaggy. Off a skate. Looks like we've got Port Huron coming in the zone. Port Huron dumping it down deep. Masick moving up the boards. Schmaggy chips it out to Simone. Simone gains control, and it looks like it was offside Catholic Central. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a distinguished guest in the house. Our distinguished color man, Evan Wilkins.
Go Shamrocks.
What have you seen so far in tonight's broadcast?
I've seen a great showing by the team here today. Great last goal. Let's see.
Okay, here we go.
13.
CC with control. Lines are mixed up with the shorthanded situation. We have a forward line of DePonio in with Gabe Thompson and Testani. Uh-oh, we've got a turnover at the blue line. Catholic Central moving across. Shot and a save. Port Huron shot, saved by Sulla. Line change, fresh legs out. We have Nada, flanked by Zerlip and Karadimas. Face-off win by CC. Leiter moving up the far side board. Chipped out by Zerlip. Now on the near side board. Chip. Oh, we've got a good puck. Down inside, deep inside the Catholic Central zone. Goff up to Karadimas on the left side, on the left wing. Now we're moving it up. Nice pass by Nada. Pass back by Karadimas to Nada. Moving it down deep, Karadimas behind the goal. Out to the point. Quick shot. Save. Double save. Oh, here we go. Port Huron moving it out. Deflected by Port Huron. Cleared by Port Huron. It appears we have an icing by Port Huron. Coming back down deep inside the Port Huron zone. We have Reiner at center, Callaway, and Burke. Callaway and Burke on the forecheck. Reiner with the steal. Moving around the goal. Moves it down deep. Callaway chips it away. Dye replaces the blue line by Burke. Oh, Reiner slips. Callaway with the chip. Move it down deep. Port Huron with control, moving it up the right side board. Unable to get it down deep. Die, moving it around. Right on goal. Icing is waved off. Down deep. Oh, right out in front. What a great pass to Schmaggy. And a great save after a great shot from Schmaggy by Port Huron. Marchese in on the faceoff. Down deep. Behind the Port Huron goal. Schlack working to hold it in. Held in there by Marchese. Marchese moved it back out to Schlack with a great hold. Across. Masick. Back. To Schlack. In on goal. Deflected. Hit a skate out in front. Still held in. Simone down left side, near side board. Moved out in front. Deflected with a skate. A lot of pucks in skates today. Port Huron moving up the left side, far side board. Miles Schlack gaining control. Moving up the near side, left wing board for CC. The chip, down deep. Schmaggy in on the forecheck. Schmaggy holding it in, behind the goal of Port Huron. Working with Simone. Testani in off the bench, we have fresh legs. Port Huron up the middle. Nice pass. Intercepted though by CC. In the middle of a line change. CC's caught on the line change. Great defensive help. Masick. Across to DePonio. Gino DePonio. Gino DePonio on the chase. Wins the puck. Moves it around to Dorgan. Dorgan, near side left wing board. Moving it in. It looks like we have an offside on Catholic Central. Testani on the faceoff. Wins it back, directly back to DePonio. DePonio with control. Gives it back to Dye. Moving up the far side. Left wing board. Dorgan gains the red line. Moves it in behind the goal. Around the goal. Testani on the forecheck. Dorgan in deep. With Gabe Thompson. Working hard. Dorgan with a big hit down in the corner. Dorgan with control. Moves it out. Dye. Big shot. Just missed high and wide. Testani fighting for the puck, fighting for control. Gives it to Dorgan. Dorgan with control, moves it out. Dye moves it in, screenshot. Deflected out in front. Port Huron gains control, moves it down deep inside the CC zone. Out by Gabe Thompson. Onside. We have an onside puck. Oh, and we are offside, Catholic Central. They're giving us an opportunity to tag it up. Still offside. We did not stay onside, and they're moving the faceoff all the way back down inside, deep inside the Catholic Central zone. Nada on the faceoff, tied up by CC, cleared out by Zerlip, on the chase by Nada. Nada giving great effort, moving across, Karadimas in front. Nada, big shot! Great shot, excellent save by Port Huron. Nada still with control. Great behind the back pass to Zerlip. Zerlip fighting for control, has it. Goff, outside, shot in. Deflected right in front off the big shot by Jackson Leiter. We have a scrum in front. Three minutes, 48 seconds remaining. Fresh lines, we have Callaway, Burke, and DePonio. Callaway at center. To the goaltender's left, right side for CC. Callaway wins control, moves it back to the point. Schlack. Big shot, deflected, still a save. Good job control by CC. Face-off still, goaltender's left, right side deep by CC. Callaway on the face-off. Callaway with the face-off win. Moving it down deep by Schlack. Callaway out in front. DePonio down in front. DePonio out to Schlack. With control. DePonio moving it across. Burke fighting for control. Down behind the goal. Callaway on the forecheck. Port Huron chips it out. Callaway with the hit. Schlack pushing the pace. Oh, what a shot and a save. Schlack with a pass out in front. Line change, Marchese out at center. Big hit by Port Huron. We're going to finish that line change. Masick looking up the middle of the ice. Marchese to Schmaggy. Down deep. Cameraman almost had a stumble. We won't name a name though. That's okay. Great job, cameraman. He's been with Fox Sports for a long time. Ryan Dye up the right side board. Not held in by Port Huron. Dye still advancing up ice. We have a 4-on-3 for CC. Out in front. Oh my gosh, what a great pass and a shot by Simone. An even better save by Port Huron. Shot from the point by Marchese. Port Huron looking for the chip out. 2-on-1 versus Dye. And Dye wins. Now we have 2-on-1 versus Schmaggy. Schmaggy fighting for control. Schmaggy and Marchese winning the puck to Dye. Dye, big shot. Save, Port Huron. We have some scrumming out in front. Do we have a penalty? We do have a penalty. CC will be shorthanded. 2-minute penalty for slashing. We've got 1:39 left to go in the first period. We have forward lines. Dom Testani and Gabe Thompson. Down deep to CC's right side goal, so Max Sulla's right side. Now we have, what do we have? We have a penalty on Port Huron now. I'm not sure I've seen that penalty call before. Have you seen a bear hug penalty before?
Maybe the first time.
That was 2 minutes for bear hugging. Testani. Port Huron in control. They chip it out to Leiter. Leiter holds it in to Testani. Goff with some space out in front. Oh my God, what a great save! Off the shot by, looks like Thompson. Testani out top. Leiter. Left side board. Leiter in control behind the goal. Surveying. Passes out to Testani. We have 1 minute to go in the first period. Gabe Thompson down in the forecheck. Cleared out by Port Huron. Oh my gosh, we have a break on the opposite side. We almost had Port Huron in on a clean breakaway. Looks like we're going to have an icing against Catholic Central, looking to clear the zone. At the intermission, we'll have to go back and look at that bear hug penalty and see what that was really all about.
Little brotherly love.
Cameraman said that was just a little brotherly love. Nada on the faceoff in the defensive zone. Forward lines include Karadimas. Oh, we just held up, or didn't hold up, onside. Offside at the forward blue line against Catholic Central. Sounds like the microphone just crashed in the scorer's tent. Nada on the faceoff. Wins the faceoff cleanly to Schlack. Schlack over to Dye. Dye chipping it. Has control at the blue line with a shot. Screen shot. Tip. Went wide. Karadimas. Back out to Dye. 10 seconds left. To Karadimas. Dye coming in. Big shot. Just wide. Well done by Catholic Central moving the puck. And we'll finish the first period. Catholic Central 3, Port Huron 0. We have 28 seconds left in the penalty to Catholic Central and 21 seconds left. Oh, I'm sorry, 28 seconds left against Port Huron, 21 seconds left against Catholic Central. We'll see everyone at the start of the second period.
Caught me off guard. This is what kids, I mean, like, it's on.
Welcome back to the start of the second period. We're going to start 4-on-4. Christian Marchese taking the face-off for Catholic Central. Ready for an exciting second period. Goff collects the puck off the face-off win. Moving it up. We're going to move it back to Schlack. Schlack moving it up with control. Clears the line. Simone. Back to Schlack. Schlack with control. Far side board. We have a shot. Deflected. Schlack has control. Goff outside the CC blue line. We got CC still down. Or no, it looks like we're all even up now. Schlack across to Goff. Goff, screenshot. Wide. Big shot. Schlack moving it down deep. Great play. Simone lifted a stick. Get the puck. Maintaining control. On the far side, left side board. We're holding it in. Goff holds it in. Marchese chips it down deep. Going after it. Line change, Dorgan in on the forecheck. Chasing behind the net. Good stick work by Dorgan. Oh, and a big hit by Gabe Thompson. Oh my goodness. They hit the post and it scores. Port Huron with an unlikely goal. I think Catholic Central lost sight of the puck. It almost looks like Port Huron had 9 players on the ice. Okay, here we go. 15:40 left to go. In the second period, CC. Testani wins the faceoff. Up. Chipped in by Dorgan. Testani in on the faceoff. Nice hit. Win. Testani controlling it. Winning those puck battles. To Dorgan. Dorgan, big shot, save! Port Huron. Oh, and it's a good goal! The goaltender made the save. It was sitting open in the crease. And Dorgan chopped it in. Excellent, excellent shift by Catholic Central. Way to come back from that goal. Nada at center. Flanked by Karadimas. And Zerla. CC chips it in deep. Down in the goaltender. Moved around by the Port Huron goaltender. Zerla on the chip. Keeps it down deep. Oh my goodness! Great play out to Karadimas. Karadimas with a great play. Getting it toward the goal, and it just moved wide. Karadimas still in control. Really playing well. Chased by Masick at the left point on the far side board. Oh my God, and a tip! And a good goal by Karadimas! Catholic Central pouring it on now. Really motivated by that goal against. Line change. We have Jake Reiner flanked by DePonio and Callaway. Face-off win. Leiter sending it down deep. Moved it around. Moving it out front. On the forecheck. Leiter down deep. Shot. Save. Reiner winning a puck. We have DePonio working with Callaway. Callaway on the forecheck. Around, Leiter. Leiter, Callaway on the forecheck with control. Moves it out. Oh, and a big save. Callaway with the pass to Leiter. Leiter with the shot and the save. Big shot. Oh my gosh. Goal! DePonio! What a great play by Catholic Central. It is clear they were motivated by that goal against. Great effort all around, up 6-1 with 13:54 left to go in the second period. One of these days I'll get a good color man. Okay, here we go. Simone on the forecheck. Goff. Out in front. Marchese couldn't get the shot off. Port Huron chipping it down deep. Goff out in front, moving it up ice, up the right side, near side board. Schmaggy with a nice move, checked off the puck, stolen by Marchese. Back to Goff with a shot, high. Port Huron trying to chip it out. Simone with control. Oh my goodness, what a great play out in front for Marchese. Moved it just wide. Schmaggy moving at the point with a great move, out by the point. Shot, high, wide. Goff with a very similar move. Port Huron with the chip, out. They clear the zone. Port Huron with control, moving it up the left side board, just a chip. Schlatt retreats and gets the puck. Moving up ice, near side, right side board. Moving out in front, oh my God, and he almost got him. Schlatt to die. Across, Testani, shot by Dye, big save, Port Huron. Another shot, save. Goaltender could see those pucks. Well done. Way to fight back after those 3 back-to-back-to-back goals. CC wins, face-off, great shot. Right off the face-off by Gabe Thompson. Gabe Thompson almost got that to sneak in there. Goaltender leaned over to cover it. Testani on the face-off. Port Huron wins this face-off. Thompson fighting for that puck. Dorgan on the support. They moved it out. DePonio. Dye tried to move it across to Thompson. Thompson was tied up. Dye with control. Move the puck up. We have Testani gaining the zone. Right side, near side board. Out in front, deflected by Port Huron. It was taken by DePonio. DePonio with a shot. Big shot. And a save. Looks like we have a penalty. It's unclear. It appears to be going against Port Huron. Catholic Central will be on the power play with 11:21 left to go in the second period. Nada on the faceoff, flanked by Karademas and Zerla. CC wins the faceoff. Back to Leiter. Leiter. Over to Karademas. Karademas with a shot. And a save by Port Huron. Very good possession by CC. CC wins another faceoff. Leiter. Moving it in. Screen. Scrum in front of the net after a big save by Port Huron. Do we have another penalty? It It appears that we only have Port Huron going to the box. CC fighting hard. We have a minute 48 currently of a 5-on-3. Interesting for CC. Win by Nada. Nada, back, Leiter, across to Goff, back to Leiter, catches it off the skate, big shot, oh my goodness, what a great pass from Leiter to Matt Nada with the backhand goal. CC now up 7-1 and will maintain a 5-on-4 player advantage. Line change. We have Marchese, Schmaggy, and Simone. CC up 5-on-4. Goff with control up the left side board. Marchese loses it. Marchese back in control, clears the line, has control. Near side, right side board, moves it out in front. Port Huron with the interception. Back out to Leiter. Leiter chips it down deep. Marchese out, held in by Goff. Over to Leiter. Leiter, what a great pass and shot. Huge save by Port Huron. And the net is off the borings. Nada on the faceoff. Oh no, Thompson on the faceoff rather. Out with Dorgan, Schlack, Dye, and Masick. Looks like they're working the power play. Across, Schlack. Shot and a save by Port Huron. Very good puck movement. We have a win by CC on the faceoff by Gabe Thompson. Schlack. Shot! Oh my God, deflection and a save. Big save by Dye. Dye. Back to Masick. Across to Schlack. Moving it across. Deflected. Oh, moved just wide by Dye. I think he was looking for a pass there. Schlack with control out top. Shot on the right side by Dye. Back across to Schlack. Schlack, Masick, Dye, big shot, and a save. Another shot, and another save by Port Huron. Port Huron chips the puck out. Gains control. Back. Shot by Dye. Wide. Masick takes the hit. Oh, and it clears outside the zone. Could it be? Do we have another penalty against Port Huron?
A little overzealous with a stick in Sam's face.
Fresh lines. Jake Reiner, Timmy Burke, DePonio with Leiter. DePonio with control, far or near side, right side board. Down to Reiner. Reiner across. Goff back to Reiner. Reiner, Goff across to Leiter. Leiter with the shot. Save. Port Huron. Burke turns. Puts it in front. Oh my gosh, what a good shot. It was just wide. Looks like CC lost control at the line. Goff with control. Up. Burke. Goff moves it back. Leiter with a shot. Score! Very well played by Catholic Central. New lines, Nada, Zerlup, and Karademus. Okay, we have Durant, up. Nada, playing it up to Karademus. Karademus moving it up the left side board. Far side left side board. Karademus back to... Oh, and another goal! Durant tipped in front by Nada, it looks like. CC up now 9-1. We still have stop time. Die. Across. Durant. Chipped out by Port Huron. Up. Now it looks like we are on running time clock. Line change for CC. Marchese. Port Huron in control off the faceoff. Chipping it up the right side board, far side right side board, and they chipped it out. CC will take the faceoff back deep inside the Port Huron zone once again. CC has control. Simone moving around the back of the net. Simone out to Schlack. Schlack back to Simone. Gets down deep. Right side, near side board, in the corner. Moves out in front. Intercepted. Port Huron. Port Huron with the chip. It was almost a high stick against Catholic Central. Oh my gosh, we have a move out in front by Simone. Simone dumped in the zone by Port Huron. Behind the Catholic Central goal, and it's got a big shot. What a save by Max Sulla. Line change, 5:17 left to go in the second. Without a change in the score, this could be the last period of the game. Chipped out. Gabe Thompson giving chase. Port Huron moves it up. Chipped in by Thompson. Dorgan in on the forecheck. Coming up. Near side. Leiter in control. Moves it across to Masick. Masick. Dorgan looking for someone. Great pass in front to Thompson. Thompson with a big shot and a save by Port Huron. Fresh lines out for Catholic Central. Reiner at center. With Catholic Central. CC. CJ Callaway. Score shot. Scored. Timmy Burke. Well done. Getting the puck at the net, boys. Good job. Leiter, Masick on defense. Reiner. Callaway on the forecheck. We have Leiter moving it up. CJ moves the puck. Down deep to Timmy. Timmy Burke. Held in by Reiner. Reiner behind the goal. CC can't hold it in. Leiter. Leiter moving in. Big shot by Reiner. Save. Nada at center, flanked by Zerlip and Karadimas. 2:36 left to go in the second period. What a wraparound try by Zerlip. Big save by Port Huron. The score currently 10-1 in favor of your Shamrocks. Nada at center, on defense, Durant and Goff. Karadimas controlling the CC face-off win. Looks, we might have an icing. No, it's going to come right in on Sulla. Sulla moves it off to the side to Goff. Goff, far side, left side board. Coming out of the zone. Zerla, left side zone, moving it out, just barely chipped it out. Minute and a half left, 90 seconds left in the ball game. Moved up by Goff. Karadimas, Karadimas, up very nicely, clean to Nada. Nada, taken up on the left side corner. It's going to be held in by Zerlip. Zerlip across to himself. Great shot. Save. Port Huron. Die. Deflected by Port Huron. 1 minute left to go in the third period. Zerlip in deep. Port Huron. Line change, 40 seconds left to go. Callaway, looking to chip it out. Moves it up. Big shot, save. Shot by Reiner. Catholic Central trying to hold that puck in. Port Huron dumps it in with 18 seconds left. Die. Callaway trying to chip it out to Die. 5 seconds. Up the right side board. And this tilt is over. 10-1 win on the part of Catholic Central. If that's the end of this game, we'll see you tomorrow night with a top 5 Super 10 matchup between your Detroit Catholic Central Shamrocks and Heartland. Everyone have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.